I've raised my brows at a lot of things you've done, but never in my wildest dreams did I think you were capable of something so blasted stupid.
Mind yourself, Major. I won't permit this insubordination while there's still so much work left to do.
Mind myself? Stars, you're brainless. We found Darth Norok, Colonel, and he wasn't too happy to hear about what you've been up to. You had the brass to speak for a Sith with ties to the Dark Council without his permission, but that wasn't reckless enough for you. Not telling anyone that Norok was missing. Forging his orders. And the best part's gotta be how you dragged us into your stupidity. I know Norok was a pain, sir, and I know he was keeping you from supporting the Empire the way you thought was right. I might have understood if you had just told me about all of this from the start, but you lied to me, and that I don't understand.
Faking a Sith's orders. This is bad, Colonel. And you put everyone in the Dark Council's crosshairs.
Where is Darth Norok?
He's on his way.
Then before he arrives and exacts his punishment, at least let me explain myself.
Other than making a complete fool of yourself, what exactly did you do?
Whatever mess you found Norok in was the result of his own arrogance. When I lost contact with him, I simply took advantage of his absence. My entire career, I've done nothing but prove my admiration for the Sith. I served without question, believed they had a right to rule the Empire. Until I had a chance to lead this operation, I cherished the idea that I was helping soldiers live to see another day. Norok, however, kept saying I needed to think bigger. He wanted all of Manan under his rule, but we didn't have the resources to sustain a prolonged occupation of the entire planet. It would have achieved nothing. Nothing more than a boost to Norok's ego. I refuse to sacrifice faithful citizens of the Empire for something so irresponsible. And I do not regret that decision. Or the decision to use Norok's name, if it means not one life will be wasted on a Sith's ambition.
Do you regret it now, Korrd? Can you still hold fast to your principles while the breath is torn from your lungs?
My lord, if you just...
Finally. I thought I would never be able to get through. I won't question your methods of discipline when it comes to your subordinates, Norok, but you will not treat mine like this. Release him, now.
I want this cowardly bog-tick executed, Krovos.
On what charges?
Incompetence. Dereliction. Fabricating the word of a Sith.
That is disappointing, Colonel. Does anyone have evidence to support Darth Norok's accusations?
Colonel Korrd lied to all of us and issued fake orders that were meant to undermine Darth Norok's plans.
That's all I needed to hear. But Korrd is mine to deal with, Norok. Major Anri, I am sorry that this falls to you. Arrest Colonel Korrd. I want him brought to my location at once.
Right away, my lord. This is probably the best you could have hoped for. Sir, Tauris, Dar, escort him out. I'll be right behind you.
Get on with whatever you have planned for Manon, Norok. The war will not wait for your ambitions.
I would have preferred to see Korrd dead at my feet. There is no place in the Empire for those who think they can challenge the Sith. You are fortunate that your usefulness has not run out. But when it does, I hope to be there.
Managed to get the rest of our reinforcements past those guns. Of course, Darth Norok had to get them good and terrified the second they got here. It's going to be a hell of a fight from here on out. We had enough trouble keeping the Selkath away when we only had one section of water under our control.
I hope I won't have to come back and clean up another mess.
I think we're good now, but it would be nice to have someone with your skills around. I've seen you in action so many times, and you still never cease to amaze. Not to mention all the times you've come through for me. You're probably tired of everyone constantly falling over themselves for you. I'm sure you don't need to hear me go on about how amazing I think you are. But I can count the number of people I trust on one hand. Every time we meet, you more than earn your place on that list. Hope you know how much I appreciate that.
You're a hell of a soldier, Henry, and I'm happy to have you and your blaster on my team.
Now you're just trying to make me blush. Anyway, I know you have a lot to get back to and I don't want to keep you from it. Thanks for sticking around and seeing this through.